Karen was professional, yet so extremely personal. So everyone felt so comfortable and like they have known her for years, but really like they were still at a really important event. Karen brought such great insight and really different questions that we might not have asked our panelists, coming from outside of hospitality, outside of the Four Seasons. And I really feel like we might have gone into it kind of thinking inside in the box, and she was able to provide questions that allowed us to dive a little deeper. After the event, there was such an amazing buzz about the topics, and Karen really brought an outside perspective, and she, I feel like we achieved a different type of engagement having Karen from outside of the organization come in to host. We absolutely had panelists that felt as though they connected with people they might not have connected with before, and we had an audience that where they were able to connect with our panelists in a way that they might not have before the event, and feeling like they were in that safe space. She allows people to say what's on their mind and really put them at ease to be honest.
She was able to really allow the event to flow exactly the way we needed to, interjecting humor when necessary, reiterating specific thoughts and ideas and how applicable they are to women entrepreneurs. And by bringing her skill set to the table, it allowed for our Women Entrepreneurs Rock #8 to flow, and making sure that information was being disseminated. And it wasn't just at the event, it was prior to the event. She helped us in terms of helping to get the word out, market, and to me that's huge. When you don't have to pinpoint for an MC exactly what they need to do, that they come with that skill set already in hand. And as one of the founders and managers and leaders of this event, it's critical to have someone in that MC position to be able to, again, engage the audience, the panelists, help make it seamless, to allow that flow to occur was critical. So collaborating with someone, from my standpoint, is that I can step back and do something else because I know it was in great hands. And for that, I am totally grateful to Karen for that and the skill set that she brought to the event.
Karen has such both a warm and outgoing and inclusive personality that people were drawn to her. And she also is able to tap in to the essence of, when she was sharing, a different part of the program or introducing another guest, she just helps people want to be there. We were doing a fundraiser for our Imagination Library in Coatesville. This is part of the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, where every child in a zip code receives a free book every single month in the mail from birth to age 5. This was our introduction to the community, letting them know that we're doing this. And we'd gotten a very small grant of $5,000 to launch it, where the books are free to all the children, but it costs $2.50 per child each month. And my board was very nervous about us taking on this initiative with only $5,000. And through this event that Karen hosted, we were able to raise our goal of $25,000 that night. And Karen was the most amazing MC and performed with her partner. And they both kept the night moving, flowing, but engaging and getting people up to make their donations, to know that what they gave, however small or big, had an impact on children in the community, and making sure that every child gets a book and can read one day. It was a joy working with Karen. Yeah, when you're doing a major event, there's so many things that you're juggling and trying to make sure everything fits in. And she just came right in and said, not to worry. And, you know, her role, she did it. It was like flawless. And it was one of those aha sigh, thank goodness she was there moments.
Through every step of the way, from the planning and the consultation with our team prior to the event, and then her actual performance at the fundraiser, I found Karen to be very thorough, very professional. Karen, you know, has a really well-rounded experience and knowledge that for us, it gave us kind of a fresh and unique perspective, which translated into a very successful fundraising event. She's a very dynamic person. She's full of positive energy, very reliable, and super talented. I would jump at the opportunity to recommend Karen and her expertise.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.